96.9 FM, WAZZ. Rocking you hard here. It's Big Jax with another edition of Archives in History with your historian, myself. You can find me on the social medias. Your favorite social media, search for me, Big Jax Radio. That's with a J-A-X, my friends. Let the music begin. This segment, we're going to analyze people, societies through the written documents, examination of oral accounts, factual evidence, and archives. Basically, I'm just picking something out that happened in history that I think you might need to know about. Let's begin here with Mr. Bob Seger in 1976, released Night Moves. This was his first studio album. That's a good album. Loving that song. In 1977, the year later, Meatloaf released a landmark album, Bat Out of Hell, written by Mr. Jim Steinman, who produced most popular albums of the 70s, eventually selling 14 million copies in America. Let's see, go up to 1979. The Wall by Pink Floyd was released. Anything by Pink Floyd's nice. It just makes you feel like you're going on a big old acid trip. Like you need to just go and get drugged up on something. About every song of his puts you there, whether you are there or not. But pretty darn good advice there if you're a music lover like myself. There's some rockin' news for you right there. Let's take a trip to the 80s. In 1984 is where we're going to land with Stevie Wonder's I Just Called to Say I Love You. Number one, you know, rocker, you must be thinking to yourself, Stevie Wonder isn't really rock and roll. I know, but I just threw that in there in case your wife was listening. That was mostly for her, because we know Stevie Wonder's not really a rocker, but something a little lighter for her taste. That way she doesn't feel so left out. In this case, she hasn't reached Joan Jett level yet. Well, there's something for her. Give her a couple more years, rocker. You might be able to break her in, but that's for all the ladies out there. Maybe the rock music's just a little too much, and you ride with your old man, and you think, I can't stand this. Well, there's you something, rocker's wife. Well, Stevie Wonder, I knew when you heard his name, you'd perk up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, it only took one recording of the call, and he's been making the call ever since. It's a song basically about Stevie Wonder surprising someone in his life with an unexpected phone call to just say, I love you. Not really sure who was on the receiving end, but there was a dispute among Wonder and two of his former writing partners, Lee and Lloyd, as to who actually wrote the damn thing. Lloyd claimed in a lawsuit that he and Lee wrote the song years before its 1984 release. However, a jury ultimately decided that Stevie Wonder should get the credit. All right, rocker, let's go to one more. I'm going to give you one more here because this is just too dang good. All right, in 1991, John Mellencamp fainted during a radio station appearance in Seattle, and he was rushed to the hospital, where cardiologist cites too much coffee, stress, and not enough breakfast. What's the cause? And his chain smoking didn't help either. John Mellencamp there. Well, I guess he wasn't lying to us when he told us he was a man that worries. Maybe those were just stones in his pathway. I wonder if it hurts so good. Lord have mercy. All right, Rocker, just having a little fun with his music. I guess he wasn't lying when he told us about it. I guess he knew maybe he was just under stress. And good thing he was all right. Let's get back to Rockin' Rockers. That's what we're here for. 96.9 FM, WAZZ. Concluding this edition of Archives in History.
I could escape this